This is how Leo talks.
Here we go.
This is how Leo talks when he's having sex. Can you call me daddy?
That I don't. No, I don't. I don't.
Can you tell me how big my dick is?
I don't ask.
Can you tell me how big my dick is?
I don't ask questions.
Big. Can you tell me how good my jawline looks? It looks good. I came. Never talk to me again.
What time did your mom say you have to be home by?
Well, you know, some girls live at their parents' house well into their 20s. Well into their 20s, some girls live at their parents' house.
Most, in your case, most are well into their teens.
Dude, now that I'm 37, I don't talk about my age on this pod all the time because it's hilarious. But one day I'm gonna just stop talking about my age, you know. But you know, everybody's gonna wonder how old I am.
Make friends with somebody at wikipedia.org and get that page changed.
Dude, Tony Soprano's like 46 in the show, and he's banging like a 24-year-old. So. You know, mid-20s, they can go for any guy. You know, like Brad Pitt right now is probably banging like a mid-20s, but I think the 19-year-olds, I think the teens are done for me, unfortunately.
Yeah, teens are pretty. I mean, if
18 and 19, like I don't think I can talk to those loopy fucking chicks anymore.
Well, first of all, I agree that the idea of dating an 18 or 19-year-old is out of the question.
Yeah.
But if one fell into your lap, why?
Who am I to deny, you know, her a phenomenal romp in the sack?
Yeah, if I had to try to find a wife right now or a serious girlfriend right now, she would probably have to be out of college for me, in terms of a serious relationship.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a chick, Dino and Austin are really going to hate to hear this right now, but a chick who's 20 or 21, that chick's got a lot of fucking partying to go engage in and get out of her system. I know you probably hate to hear that too, you pseudo-Muslim jealous bastard.
No, it sucks. You got to be Muslim sometimes with it, though. But you can, you know, what are you looking for in the next? You basically went through your first relationship like recently, right? I mean, this was your first long-term kind of thing ever, right?
Define long-term.
Well, did you have a girlfriend for more than a year ever before Mia?
On and off.
On and off for more than a year?
Yeah.
So this was your first like consecutive long-term kind of thing?
Yeah, probably.
So now looking back, like I dated, when I first dated a girl like long-term for the first time when I was like 21, it was like 2 years. From 19 to 21, I then kind of was like, all right, now I'm looking for this in the next relationship. And then after that one, then I was like, now I'm looking for this. Now I'm looking at this. So it kept going up, and now I have an idea of what I want. And you know what it is. A girl with an extremely insane father that's kind of Middle Eastern that just doesn't let her go out much. And she's just kind of down to have like a crazy guy that controls her a little bit.
So that was like the opposite of what I was getting at. I was saying I want a chick who's got all like the partying and like the hooking up.
No, I know what you're saying. The opposite
out of her system.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that I know that's what I'm looking for. Because I'm a Muslim. But on the other hand, so now what are you looking for in the next relationship? You think?
First of all, I'm not looking for anything right now.
No relationship. You're 33. What do you want to give your parents some grandkids, or you don't care? Do you want to bring some kids into the world? Let's talk. I
want to give your parents some grandkids by fucking your sister.
You sick son of a bitch.
Austin, I got him. Austin was too stoned to even get.
Piece of shit.
Austin was on the moon when I made that joke.
Dude, we need the fucking laugh track, Austin. No, what we need.
Danny's fucked your sister.
There it is. Yeah. No, but for real, do you want to bring some kids into this world? Be honest.
So right now, no. And the thing is, it's hard for me to even tell you right now what I would be looking for in a future relationship because I do not want to rush into another relationship. Why? Because doing so would be selfish. My schedule is, I mean, it's a busy schedule. We're on the road all the time. There's a lot of work to be done. And I wouldn't want to feel resentful because I had a girlfriend and I had date night on Thursday night. And I had to do that instead of finishing an edit or going and doing stand-up with you or something.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be fair, and it wasn't fair to Mia in the last relationship. I was already like way too busy and neglectful. Yeah. So I'm not looking for a relationship now. I don't know how long that period is going to last, but... And then when I do arrive at the place where I'm going to want a relationship, it's hard to know what I'll want then because things change all the time in life.
Yeah.
If I had to guess right now, it would probably be a girl who was a professional, who had a job as a lawyer or something in finance, who was really busy too. So our really busy lifestyles were compatible with each other. And we had each other, say, on Sunday and Saturday afternoons.
I think that most men that want a girl like that can even sacrifice some looks in that department. But you can find some hotties that have professional jobs. You know what I mean? Obviously, they're not going to be as hot as the girl that's tanning all day and works out 3 hours a day and to post some bikini pics on her Instagram per se. But you will, you know, that's cool. I'm interested. But what about your parents? Do you ever think about them as they're aging? Because we both have aging parents. And for, you know, the truth is I've been talking to all my friends and it's basically like you change their fucking entire life when you have a child, because then they have like a new happiness that they can, you know, they're not so bored anymore. And now they have this new thing to put their energy into. It's like your child per se. And, you know, that's, even though I look at the world and it looks like it's bleak and, you know, I know we're in LA, but even small towns seem a little fucked up, to be honest. I wouldn't want to live in a small town, to be honest. I'd be
Well, you take
bored.
girls to them all the time, so it's interesting that you wouldn't want to live in one. I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah.
But, so I know you and I have talked about this. Leo's sisters are, they're fucking up. We can say that.
I'd say they're fucking up because they're not having children yet.
My
and it
sister
sucks.
had 2 grandchildren.
Actually, so you're good.
So
you have the pressure off.
My parents, they already FaceTime with the babies all the time, and they go out there and they visit the little tykes. So, you know, Papa Mullen can take his time.
Man, you're lucky, bro.
Papa Mullen can wear pink sunglasses with a flamingo on them. These have a flamingo on them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the pelican. Or that's a flamingo. What am I saying? Yeah, I got flamingo glasses. I don't feel that pressure. I feel like because I don't have kids, I can just spend, and I don't have a wife or a girlfriend, I can just spend more time with my parents now. I see my parents and I talk to my parents all the time, which if that doesn't make them happy, they can suck on D's, to quote Saltine. They can suck on D's.
You're a good son. You go and you visit your parents plenty. And I guess I do have another 10 years before if I have a baby at 45, 47, I should be all right, right? Is he going to be autistic? You think, what are the chances my kid's autistic?
It depends on what you're putting your penis in. It depends on what you're taking to town.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter how old you are. Like, Dino's probably way more likely to have an autistic kid than you.
And that's not because he smokes weed. That's just genetics.
It's
Yeah.
just because he would feed it just trash.
Oh,
dude,
my
for
God.
the first 5 years.
I ran out of formula, so I put Takis in the blender and then like poured some Mountain Dew in there. It's like you can drink it in the bottle. Dino, if your baby, like if it like played with any toy that was pink, he would just like write the baby off as gay and disown it. Like, gay.
He would also never, if the poor baby was gay, and I do believe people can be born gay. Dino doesn't
Whoa, wow,
believe
progressive, Leo.
I know, right? Dino does not believe that people are born gay, dude.
You don't, Dino?
See? He doesn't believe people are born gay. That is a problem.
Yeah.
Humans turn you gay.
What'd you say,
humans
Dino?
turn him gay, dude. He'd blame you. He would leave the baby with you for 30 minutes one time, and it would then turn out to be gay and be like, the one time I left it with Danny Mullen. He would tell his whole family that too. I left it with Danny for 30 minutes and he's gay now. I don't know.
Well, in that case, he'd be right because I would the baby, and that would fuck with its head and probably make it inclined to do gay stuff.
Oh,
Dino,
God.
people are born gay for sure, and I say that knowing guys who were gay as shit super early in life.
Kindergarten, bro.
Yeah, like, dude, I knew guys that were fucking gay way before there was any incentive to be gay. Like, you got a job more easily, or you could be on the Hollywood red carpet. I knew fucking dudes born into working class Orangevale families who in 5th grade were flamers, dude.
Yep.
And then they came out later on. Like, how would they know to do that?
Dude, Colton.
Dude, they can still get pussy, though. Like, they don't need to...
Dino is saying they can still. I'm repeating what Dino says because he's unmiked, and it's making me stupider to repeat it. What was
So
that
dumb.
point about how gay guys can still get pussy, Dino?
They can just get pussy. You know?
It would be like you trying to fuck a dude, Dino. Your dick wouldn't get hard. That's what would happen. Yes, it is true. I know because I spoke to Colton about it. When he was on The Batch, dude, he would like...
Colton, the famous Bachelorette contestant who came out as gay later on.
Came out as gay. Like, he was totally into me, so he would kind of share all his little secrets, right? And he would like be like, yeah, man, just fucking gay. You know, I was like, you ever try to have sex and shit? Like late night talks, you know, with the boys?
You asked him that?
Oh, yeah. And he'd be like...
What a ridiculously
Yeah,
general
because he was
question.
a virgin. Dude. He was a virgin.
A what?
Yes, bro. He was a
Wow.
virgin at 26. That was his thing.
Oh, wow.
So he told everybody like within the first day that he was a virgin and then he was waiting for marriage because he's religious. And I was like,
I thought he was just a regular guy. I was just imagining you going up to a
No.
dude in the bar, like, hey, dude, you ever try to have sex and shit?
dude, Fez definitely, dude, we went deep dove. He definitely never put his penis into a vagina.
Oh, 100%.
He's never inserted. Anyway,
I didn't mean to interrupt you,
No,
sir.
no, yeah. So Colton, so I was just talking with the boys and we'd be like, yeah, man, fucking, you ever try to have sex? You know, I was like, you ever just get in there and lick some pussy? And he's like, fuck, they get so wet. And I was like, they get wet in your, and he said it in a way where it was like, his dick was not going to get hard with a vagina. You know what I mean? Like, it was just not, they get so wet. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your penis in there feels pretty good. But like, yeah, so it was like he would, for sure, I know, like, he just couldn't get hard. He probably tried a bunch of times and just was not able to get hard.
Because he was the heartthrob of the show.
He was a very handsome guy. He's like 6'4", ripped.
Let's pull up Colton from The Bachelorette.
Yeah, Colton Underwood. Dude, every chick was like, dude.
All about him.
Yeah.
Gay guys were already all about him, too. I remember one of my gay buddies from back in the day hit me up because he knew that I knew you. And he's like, what's up with Colton? So the gay guy, the gaydar was...
So I remember, dude, bring up, like,
knew.
He looks like kind of like a buff Ken doll. He's bigger than me. And he's a freak athlete, which was kind of shocking. Like he could like windmill dunk, dude. And he was in the NFL, dude. He was 2 years practice squad for the Raiders. But the thing about Colton was, though, that he was so obviously gay, and you could tell it was just the kind of guy that would just not be able to get hard around a chick. So then it would cause like issues in all his relationships.